Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3-0 Take, where we talk all things Major League Baseball. Here's Kyle Corwin and Nate Reyes. It all starts right now.
Oh, welcome back to the 3-0 Take, presented by Schnook Cedar. This is episode 617. I'll be your host, Kyle Corwin, here with my co-host, Nate Reyes. Nate.
KC, PBJ. Sorry, JB in the corner.
Oh, he's been thinking about that one all day.
Yeah, he has.
All day. Unbelievable. I don't even want to hear that acronym ever again.
I've actually been looking forward to it in a weird way.
You're twisted, man.
Yeah.
I am.
I mean,
I'm a sick individual.
It'll be nice to dabble into the Uncrustable game again, but not at the rate
You're gonna
we're
hate
talking.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're gonna hate it.
I might never have them again.
It's gonna be tough.
I mean, do you want to?
Yeah.
For those
who don't know, we made a little wager on the stream for the Home Run Derby on Monday. We each picked 3 hitters, and we decided first place amongst the 3 would win, not have any punishment. Second place would have to eat an Uncrustable for every home run that the winner's hitter hit. And third place, unfortunately for Kyle, is going to have to eat double the amount of Uncrustables for every home run hit. So if you were paying attention, Kyle Schwarber obviously made it to the finals, and he hit 30 home runs overall. So that gives me 30, and that gives old Casey over there 60 Uncrusties.
I'm already
slash crust offs. If we're balling on a budget over there.
or just trying to get a little variety, since there are 60. Look, I mentioned it before we started the episode. I'm already looking for ways out of this. I was doing the math in my head all day. I can't do. For those wondering, not in one sitting. I would rather jump off the roof.
That is the caveat, by the way. Let me throw that in real quick. Is that they can only be consumed during the podcast. And a minimum of 5 have to be consumed. So we did the math. This could take KC all the way to the World Series.
Yeah, so I'm already coming up with different ways to shorten or to reduce the number of Uncrustables. I'm willing to do other things to sort of get myself off the hook of having to eat 60 Uncrustables. But that's crazy business.
So I mean, we're trying to, I don't know, maybe JB and I can come up with some type of, hey, for every one of these that you eat, it takes off 5 Uncrustables.
Oh, if he's eating something else.
But it's got to be, it's got to be like a kind of a punishment. You know what I mean? Like it can't just be a way out. Like he's got to really think twice about taking his way out.
Yeah, so
let's let JB
I have an idea.
for a second.
I have an idea.
The first one rolling.
I want you guys.
JB is not off the hook either. We gotta run through what he did over the All-Star festivities.
Cheers. You went grape?
Go ahead, JB. Yeah, because I got 3 grape, 2 strawberry. Go ahead.
He can trade a draft pick for 5 Uncrustables.
What are you talking about? Draft pick? Oh, for like our draft.
For our
Fantasy?
draft. So no. For our drafts on the episodes. So here's the thing. It could go one of 2 ways. He could either have 4 things instead of 5, or
we could swap one.
Well, we could take one that
really
he's
good.
already picked.
Yeah.
Or we get to pick his 5th pick. And it has to go on the graphic. Whatever we pick goes on the graphic.
Either way, we got a week to think about this. Maybe we leave it up to the people too. Feel free to comment some suggestions.
I think that he's got 60. I think that there can be several different suggestions that we could go with.
I'm open to anything.
One down.
So we'll see.
By the way,
we'll see if Kyle wants to trade a draft pick tonight, and
I told Paige about this before I left to come to the office, and I had the big box of 15 that I bought, and she's like, I told her that like 5 was the minimum. She's like, 5? She's like, I could do 5. She's like, it's light work.
That's crazy because I had to talk Meredith off the ledge because I knew she was going to be like, you're not doing that. You're not. No, absolutely not. I had to be like, I was like, hey, level with me here. I was like, take off the wife hat and put on like the, you know, the content / wager / you know, whatever hat.
Yeah,
like,
man up.
Do I do this? And she's like, yeah, you said 5 minimum. I was like, all right, you're right. I got to be a man of integrity here. So here's to number 2, I guess. I don't know.
That's a crust off. I saw that.
Yeah, that's crust off.
Little square piece right there.
Yeah, more real estate I think we're working with here. So actually, I think I did myself a disservice.
You could also, would you save money if you also just made your own and just cut the crust off and flatten the edges?
Oh yeah, and probably be way more healthy, dude. I mean, the ingredients is like I mean, it's insane. Like I can't even pronounce some of these words.
Yeah.
I skipped lunch. I did have a breakfast just to get me by. But crust off ain't the same, by the way.
No, they're not.
Noticeable quality difference.
What sucks is we had Costco pizza tonight for dinner, but I had to limit myself because I was like, I got to eat these stupid Uncrustables, even though I wanted to just go ham on the Costco pizza.
It's good dessert.
Anyway, real quick, one other thing that happened during the All-Star festivities was JB.
Yeah.
JB will have to serve his own punishment. He didn't get off completely scot-free out of all this. For those who were not there, we were streaming the Home Run Derby, and he hops on while he's driving home from his slow pitch softball game, illegally, by the way, because you're not supposed to be on your handheld device while you're operating a motor vehicle, and just unannounced drops in. It's like, hey guys, and then chats with us for a few minutes, and then when he decides to leave, he's like, all right, I'll be on the stream in a few. He's like, all right, we'll see ya. And then ends the stream. And that was that. And a big message came across the screen, said, that's a wrap. And Nate and I are sitting there looking at each other going, well, I mean, we're like a third of the way through the Derby. I don't know what to do. So we started the stream back up, but we decided that his punishment would be that one, he loses, I think I'm going to switch over credentials for StreamYard. So now I think Nate is going to he's going to have the other keys because we have 2 and I'm not paying for a third set of keys for the StreamYard login. And I think
3
the other
down, by the way.
Slow down, dude.
No, dude, and then it sits, and then you're going to struggle later on.
And then the JB's punishment, we decided he has to use a voice changing effect for an episode.
Oh, that's right.
I have since decided that I think we need to isolate it to a segment because I would get sick of it if it went on for an hour. So
the whole draft. How about the whole draft?
The whole draft. Yeah. No, stop. Put that away. Save it for later. Save it for later. Stop. Take it off.
It's off.
Okay.
Ends episode.
The whole draft. It's off. The episode's over. Anyway, let's talk about the All-Star festivities, shall we? Can I start us with a little controversy here before we get into the meat and potatoes?
Yeah, I know where you're going with it, but I like it.
Where am I going with it?
Jordan Walker?
No.
A different controversy?
Yeah. Zack Hample. This guy sucks.
Of course he does.
This guy, like, I honestly hadn't heard his name for a minute, what it feels like, and he pops up as expected for a marquee event. Speaking of which, side note, another guy that pops up for marquee events. Did you see that Marlins man head was cut off on the broadcast? Like it was
awesome.
It was just out of frame. I mean, you could see the jersey, and that's how I knew it was him. But you couldn't see his face, which I thought that's got to be a first. But anyway, Zack Hample, did you see the incident from? Was it the Derby or was it the game?
No, I didn't see anything with it.
I'd guess Derby. That's 4, by the way. Where's our Uncrustable tracker?
Oh yeah.
We got the tracker loaded up?
Hold on. Can I finish my thought about Zack Hample?
I'm going in.
No, it was the game. And you know what? Fine. You're going to make me pull up the video.
This is light work. This is 5, and Paige was right. I thought 8. So I'm going to do some damage tonight. Big swinging.
All right, here's the video. Here's the video from that's in question. Here you go. Guy sucks. He's like he's taunting people now. It's not just like this is my ball. I'm adding this to my collection.
That wasn't a taunt.
Was
showing
he
the
just
ball to his cameraman?
Yeah, was he just looking at the cameras, like explaining what ball it was and stuff like that?
That was his cameraman.
It doesn't matter. The guy sucks.
He still sucks.
It brings up a point that I honestly hadn't considered, and it's how is this guy allowed to roam as freely as he does at these games? Because if any one of us tried, and this isn't like a sour grapes thing, I couldn't care less. I don't like standing during games, so it's not like I wish I could roam. I don't. It's not. That's not the point. I can't stand that long. My point is if any one of us tried to venture down into we'll call it favorable seating for access for at a chance at a shot at a foul ball, a home run, what have you. We'd be removed from the section, if not the stadium. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
does he roam, or is he just like really good at picking seats?
I've seen video. I'm thinking specifically of a game at Fenway where he made his way like 6 sections down in the course of a single fly ball. So like he's doing things. He's doing things that he shouldn't be doing. Anyway. I don't know. I thought there was going to be more outrage. You guys seem to just be nonchalant about this. I thought I guess I'm the only guy that doesn't like Zack Hample.
Here's the thing. I don't like him, but I don't know if you guys have noticed the number of influencers that were at both of these events. Like, I'm watching like personalities, podcast hosts, all these different kinds of influencers there. And the Derby was packed with them. So it's like, he's not any different. He just sucks, and he's a weenie. But like, all these people have YouTube channels and podcasts and stuff. Where's our invite, by the way?
Well, MLB's got to invite that. They've got to love that. That's
it reaches a ton of people. It's smart.
But my question is
I don't know if MLB
Zack
should
Hample
like
still
that
pulling in numbers?
People hate Zack Hample, so why would they like that?
No, Kyle, I didn't mean
his
specifically the
YouTube
influencers, like just in general, social media and podcasters and everybody drawing attention to events like this. They like that. They should like that, right? That's free marketing. It's absolutely what you want. Zack Hample, on the other hand, I don't like. That's my question: is he still pulling numbers?
Let's see,
because it feels like everybody hates him.
There's a lot of weirdo defense behavior going on. Like he's got some sort of militia that's always like, this guy's the best.
Here's why he sucks. Here's a perfect sign. He's got 666,000 followers. Guy sucks. Mark of the beast. I don't
You
like
said
him.
it, not me. That was quite a claim.
I don't like him. He was in Fenway when we were in Fenway for the wild card game years back, hanging out in the parking lot. Guy's just scumbag. He was also at Camden Yards when we were in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've seen him a bunch. Scumbag.
Anyway, that was just I had to get that out there.
All right, well, let's dive into the controversy of.
You said Jordan Walker. What's controversial about the Jordan
You
Walker?
haven't seen all this? Everyone's freaking out about it.
Yeah, about the magenta ball or the stripe ball and my thought on that is that anybody that spends any reasonable amount of time outside touching grass wouldn't care, and shouldn't care. Like I saw somebody put out a tweet where it was like, if you're Kyle Schwarber, are you pissed off that Jordan Walker didn't get a striped ball? And I'm like, do you think Kyle Schwarber cares that much?
Well, here's the thing. Those should be it should be easier to hit with those, right?
No, it'd be more difficult because of the tracking.
I understand it's more difficult, but the point of there being a different ball should technically be an advantage to the hitter. Isn't that what MLB's trying to do?
You think
Right.
they would put juiced balls in, you're saying?
Yeah. I don't think they've been choosing. Well, because back in the day, it used to be like T-Mobile donates $10,000 for every bonus ball home run kind of thing, right? So that's why I'm wondering, like, why is it still a thing? Is it still a thing because they're trying to make it harder to hit a home run because it's harder to see? Are they trying to do it like for donation purposes?
So you're saying
Like,
on
what's
his
the
last
point of the
swing,
ball
he
being
didn't
different
get
color?
the different ball?
Correct.
He was throwing a
didn't
white
even
ball,
recognize
and then
that.
they switched over to the magenta later. Like it was literally one.
He
pitch.
went like
people were like freaking out.
He grabbed like 4 balls the way BB coaches do.
Yeah.
Had 3 in one hand, throwing another. Oh man.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Also,
And one of
I
those
think
balls
Schwarber
is white,
does
so.
care. I mean, he missed out on $500,000.
$1 million, right?
Well,
I
second
think
place
he
gets
cares.
500. 500,000
cares.
for second place, $1 million for. Yeah, I mean,
I think
I
not
know
just
he's
the
got
money, but the
I know he's got a
story of
huge
being
contract,
in Philly.
but- right? I think there's a
But,
lot
like-
of ways that he cares.
But I guess what I'm saying is like, yeah, okay, he misses out on the money. He misses out on being able to win it in his home park. But like, it's not like they threw Jordan Walker like a super bouncy ball. Like they threw him a baseball. It just happened to be a normal baseball and not like one of the striped ones. Like I don't know. That seemed to be usually I'm one to like make a what's the thing,
Mountain out of a molehill.
yeah, and I saw
never
this
heard
and I
that
was like, this doesn't move me at all.
Yeah, and to your point, like Schwarber cares about winning that. Schwarber doesn't care about one pitch of a ball that was thrown.
And
I mean, he
honestly,
still hit how many more after that?
Exactly.
So.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, it's not like this was like the last one and they
Right.
threw him
Well,
a
I thought
different.
it was
like-
the last one.
no, I'm saying like the to win it. I'm saying
I thought it was.
no. I thought the controversy was that they started the straight ball too late. Like they should have started it the pitch before, but instead threw him the regular baseball.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought
well,
that's
either
what it
way,
was.
that
Maybe
would
I
make
misunderstood it.
That would make it probably the tying home run or the winning home run. I don't think it matters either. I'm just curious as to what the point of the different colored ball is. Is MLB trying to make it more of a challenge for the hitter, and that's why it's the last pitch ball? Is it juiced and it's supposed to be an advantage to the hitter? Like, I don't see the point of it anymore. It's not like they're throwing up graphics saying that, like, all this money's been raised from some giant corporation for donating every magenta ball home run. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The other thing, by the way, apparently, because again, all these influencers are there. I saw this post of like things you would only know if you were at the Derby. Apparently, all the balls were signed.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
No way.
It was really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, like signed by each guy that was hitting them. So they just
Yeah.
like signed a bucket basically.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Sick.
big fan of that.
Yeah, me too.
What did we think of the Derby as a whole, though? Okay, Nate's at 7. I'm working on number 4.
You don't have a tracker. This is on you. I wanted a ticker down bottom.
Okay, I'll work on the
glad
Write
the
it up.
timer's gone.
No.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. Like,
Is it maybe just because we were on mute? A lot of people are complaining about the broadcast. People hated it.
Well,
who was
because
on the call? By the
because
way?
people do.
They rotated.
They're gonna hate. I mean, that's just the way it
People,
is.
so, from what I could tell, it was rotating to that like lounge thing where it was Barry Bonds and Albert Pujols.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember the chick's name who was like the host. And then the other side, it would like switch rounds. So the other round would be Hunter Pence, and Anthony Rizzo. 7,
he's got
fix
it.
that. Lock it in, man.
Relax, guy.
I mean, I thought Matt Vasgersian was on it.
That he was, I think he was on like after the first round. I think he did like everything after the first round, basically.
Okay.
People hated it. I don't understand. Like
They
I thought it was
going
good.
to. People that's what they do.
I love the camera work from the Netflix crew.
I thought it was sick.
Yeah, like I mean, I will say I saw some people being like, "This is the best Derby I've seen in my lifetime." I'm like, did it? Maybe it's just because we were streaming, so like we weren't able to like sit in it as much. But like, did I think it was a great Derby? Yes, but people are like, "This is the greatest Derby I've seen." I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know if it was the best, but I think that like
It was a huge step in the right direction, getting rid of the timer,
Great.
getting back to the roots.
great rule set. I liked like the graphics, like Netflix's graphics, where it did the home run distance like meter thing, and then it would go away. And it didn't show it every time. I know I said it on the stream, but like for the years that it's been on Fox, it's got that like home run lands in the stands, and then there's like that little like MLB The Show style thing, like showing the distance. And I was like, every single one, it was like, okay, that was 335. Like, I don't need to see that. No one cares.
You mean ESPN? And they did the ESPN and they did the ESPN2. And the ESPN2 was like the stat, like with tons of graphics and stats
I'm
and
saying
everything.
like the MLB Show style. Like if you hit a home run in MLB The Show, it
No, he's saying
puts like the
who broadcasted it. He was saying
Yeah.
it was on ESPN
It
because
was
they
ESPN,
always
yeah.
have the Derby.
ESPN2.
Yeah,
Because they did like two. They did
Yeah,
two
like the
different
analytical
broadcasts of it. One was the classic, what you would expect to see when you watch Home Run Derby, but you could flip over to ESPN2 and see like the, I mean, for lack of a better term, the StatCast version of the Home
Yeah.
Run Derby.
Yeah.
It wasn't as many camera angles, it wasn't as many features, and there were stats everywhere. Launch angle, exit velocity, distance on every single, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. But you avoided the Chris Berman deal, you know what I mean? Which I the further we get away from that, the more I miss it.
I loved Chris Berman.
Just hearing back.
He was the best. Like he is synonymous with, for me, childhood wise, like Home Run Derby and like the he used to do like the quick like 60-second rundown on Mondays after NFL Sundays. And I loved it. He's the man. But let's see if we can't move on without Casey airing out some anger.
Look, man, like I talked about it on the stream. It's getting harder and harder to defend our Sweet Young Prince trademark because some of our Sweet Young Prince trademark. It's just some of the stuff that goes on with this guy now. It's just getting harder and harder to defend, and to come out there and be hooting and hollering. I mean, granted, it got the juices flowing when he's out there in the boxing ring, like getting the crowd hyped. Which, by the way, I don't know if you watched that clip back at all, or if you saw it pop up anywhere. Like dangerously close to eating it on the way down. I thought for sure that contract.
Prop. It's not a real freaking ropes. Like,
yeah,
take it easy. That thing almost came crumbling down.
Yeah, we would have had to have reworked that contract had that happened, I think, because that was not looking good. But yeah, to do all this hooting and hollering and then to go out there and just lay an absolute egg of a performance. Pitiful. Like, and I said on the stream, if he gets to the semis and loses out, whatever, fine. That happens. That's what happens in the Derby sometimes. Sometimes it's not always the best guy or the guy that's the most, exciting or whatever. But to not even make the final four. Come on, dude.
It's embarrassing. Keep it up. I'm going to go thaw 2 more. I got a 10-piece in me tonight.
You're sick.
I'm going to knock this challenge out quickly.
Here you
sick. Go. Just because.
Back. Oh! It's back. Yikes.
One of the best to ever do it. But yeah, I mean, we feel like we barely even talked Jordan Walker as a winner, not, the controversy. Mm-hmm. Jordan Walker
stood up.
Jordan Walker winning. How do we feel about it? How do we feel about the finish? Because I mean, I understand why people are saying, it's one of the best derbies I've seen in my lifetime, and I think it's almost solely attributed to the way it finished. But kind of a bummer that Schwarber wasn't able to do it at home, obviously. But to do it the way that Jordan Walker did was unreal.
I think it was one of those scenarios where whoever went second was going to win. Mm-hmm. Like if it was reversed, I think Schwarber would have found a way to walk it off. Mm-hmm. And I know it's like based on like the seeding of how they did in prior rounds, but we said it on the stream, like it naturally it should have just been Schwarber going second. Like that's an easy layup. I get it. I don't think anyone really would have paid attention. You know what I'm saying? If like, oh, Jordan Walker's hit the most, so he's going to go, it's just like, let's all just take up the vibe here,
Let's read the room a little bit and let Schwarbs go second here.
Yeah. Because he would have walked it off for sure.
Am I
but
crazy?
I love Jordan Walker. That was sick. He did insane. Pretty swing, super effortless.
Oh yeah, I've never doubted Jordan Walker. I've always been a huge Jordan Walker guy.
You were hating until the finals, I think.
No, dude. I was pulling. That was basically the guy I picked to win it.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're housing so many Uncrustables right now.
Right.
Rust-offs.
No, am I crazy, or did they used to always do like an American League side and a National League side, so that when you got to the finals, you had an American League versus a National League?
They got rid of matchups, and they just did top 4 this year.
So only in the first round. Then they did matchups.
And it did matchups. That's why Junior Caminero got worked so fast.
But that's what they used to do. They used to have 8. And I guess there wasn't.
4.
Yeah, I guess there wasn't always. Yeah, I guess it didn't always have to be one from American and one from National. I don't know why I was thinking. But it was always 4 and 4. Was it 4 and 4 again? You had Cags and Rice and Caminero and who else from the
Wilson Contreras.
So yeah, there's 4 and 4. Or wait, who was
2
Walker?
Phillies.
The 2 Phillies, and who's the last one? Who's the most forgettable guy that weren't bringing up?
Who was the 4th NL guy?
Oh no.
Or maybe not NL guy. That's what I'm asking.
This is embarrassing. No, don't look it up. We can do this.
There was 3 righties.
What the hell is
Did we
wrong
name
with
all
us?
3
We
righties?
just watched it.
Caminero, Walker, who's the third? And Contreras. So we named the 3 righties. We're missing a lefty.
Oh, Murakami.
Oh, Murakami.
So it's 5-3.
AL,
So it was
5-3.
it was 5-3. Favored the AL. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. 5 AL and 2 of the NL guys are Phillies. That's
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not representing the
there's so many people turning it down now.
right.
You know,
True.
I guess I didn't really notice it while we were streaming, but Ben Rice's dad carved him up. That was brutal.
That
saw
has
the
to
graphic
happen in
after the
every
game.
home run derby. There's got to be a guy who just doesn't have it that day.
I saw the graphic after the game where it was one of the breaking news updates, and it was like
Yes.
breaking news: Dad throws perfect game in
Almost
2026,
throws
and it'll be home run
perfect,
derby.
That was good.
Yeah, tough.
Back to your question, much as I picked Schwarber to win, and I thought for the drama of everything and it being in Philly, like when the home team guy wins it, it does seem to be a little more electric. I remember the Todd Frazier thing in Cincinnati was just ridiculous,
Yeah.
and and the others. But I always like when
Arguably
a
one
young
of the worst
guy
swings in the history of baseball, by the way.
Yeah. I always like it when a young guy kind of makes his appearance and lets people know, all right, hey, Jordan Walker's a guy you got to pay attention to. And I may not have known about him, and now I do. And I like that sort of thing.
I only had one.
Casey.
Thank you. I only had one sort of complaint from or not even a complaint. It's kind of just like a minor gripe, a quip, if you will, from the whole Jordan Walker experience from the Derby. Is that I saw his quote where he referenced who had the original quote? Was it wasn't Reggie Jackson, or was it Reggie Jackson?
The booze.
Yeah, that they don't boo nobodies.
Yeah, it's Reggie.
I'm like, Jordan, I can appreciate the fact that you're probably hyped up with your family and everything, and like you're feeling yourself a little bit, rightfully so. I mean, the way he finished that Derby was electric.
Anybody could have been going up against Schwarber right then and would have gotten
Anybody's getting booed in that situation.
Right.
Everybody else other than the Phillies got booed, not just for the Derby, but essentially the whole All-Star week. Like if you weren't a Philly, if you weren't one of John's or whatever, you're getting booed.
Yeah.
So that was the only sort of issue I had. But other than that, I loved the
I think that's
loved the fact that
cliche
it's-
though. Don't you think that's cliche?
I don't hear it as much as I feel like you think you would with that quote.
Well,
Wait,
I guess
the quote you're
not
saying?
word for word, but not word for word, but like I think just saying like
Oh yeah,
you know what I
see
mean?
you're
It
saying.
is
Yeah.
a way to deflect that. And I think it's pretty cliche. I think if he would think that again, he probably could have said something different. But I think he
Jazz
just went with the
I think
cliche.
he won. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think
it's the
Jazz has said
people-
it when that's ridiculous
And-
because
and
Well, my
That's-
favorite
that's
was
what I'm
Brandon
saying.
Phillips. Do you remember Brandon Phillips?
Brandon Phillips was swaggy. He's allowed
Yes.
to say it. Jazz
So
Chisholm
Brandon
is
Phillips.
a clown.
Well, Brandon Phillips did it different. He got booed, and they were like, "What do you think about the boo?" And he's like, "Oh no, they love me here. That's my name. My name's Boo Phillips." That was the best. Boo Phillips
Swaggy.
was the best.
Yeah.
swaggy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway,
That dude BP. Yeah.
yes, he was fun.
Red Sox legend, by the way.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I didn't remember that.
I mentioned Jazz Chisholm, and you said that's
Oh, no, I was just going to say, like, I think there's people where, like, it's obviously forced, and, like, it's a little cringy. And then there's people that are, like, legitimately fueled by it and like it. And that number is in the minority for sure, And I think the quote itself goes hard. I don't think everyone should be saying it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's got to be very selective, but like Reggie was swag back then. You know what I mean? So like that being the quote from him was solid. Jazz feels forced. I think there's other people that like just feel fueled by it. And obviously Jordan Walker winning. I think we can go ahead and give him the nod and say it fueled him.
There was no fuel. He was chill as you could be.
He was super calm.
His
slow
family had
heartbeat,
more
man.
energy than he did in the box.
I think I attribute it to gum. Whatever gum he was using slowed that guy's heart rate down. He was super chill. I don't think
Don't start any
not a
rumors.
single beat of sweat.
Are you accusing him of having like CBD gum or something?
What? No,
As I said, don't start any rumors.
no. Like psychologically, gum helps you calm down.
It does.
Scientifically, I think.
I tell you what, if I'm a Cardinals fan and I'm watching that and I'm watching,
Sick.
listen, I don't care if it's the home run derby or what it is. Like that's still a
good guy?
moment. There's still a lot of people there. If I'm a Cardinals fan, I'm excited about the potential of him in the postseason because I just don't think that that's going to be a guy who chokes.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that like these moments actually play a role for sure.
Sure.
It's like if you can be isolated that way and kind of handle the pressure.
Yeah, and let's not kid around. Like he made more money Monday night than he does
guy's
this year.
Devastated.
Yeah, he's
What
on the struggle.
How much
bus a
pizza
little
did you have?
2 pieces, dude. I usually have like a
Yeah, but
solid
that's-
4.
But that's Costco. Let's be real. It's not like you had like,
Is this 5 for you, Kyle?
thin crust.
Okay, it's 5. He's trading a draft pick tonight.
I'm done.
Anyway, yeah, Jordan
stomach's starting
Walker
to bubble.
does not make $1 million this year,
No.
and he just did Monday night.
That's sick.
So
Good for
yeah,
him.
it big for him.
Yeah,
He
that's huge.
more than doubled his salary.
Yeah. What are the taxes like in Philly?
I'm sure.
Probably not great.
So All-Star game.
Yep.
yeah,
Kind of a dud.
yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Meredith, he was like, what do you feel like you're gonna spend the most time on? I was like, probably the Derby because the game itself was kind of a snoozer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. I mean, the fact that people were sort of clamoring for Miguel Vargas to be the MVP just because he had a solo shot in a game that didn't even really require it.
yeah.
And you can't ever really give it to a pitcher unless it's something crazy
Like, yeah.
because
you
they
like-
throw 1 inning.
Yeah.
I mean,
they go, like,
sometimes starters
3
will go
innings.
2 and
Yeah.
you go like 5 strikeouts or something. Like, yeah, like give
Did
it to
anybody
that
go
guy.
more than 1 this time?
I don't think
Because
so.
I'd be curious if that trend will not happen anymore. Just in light of everything in this sport and
Yeah.
pitchers, and
Especially
you know what I
with
mean?
guys skipping it now and saying
Right.
no thanks.
Right. I mean, I think if you're going there and you're throwing in it, you're 1 inning.
Yeah. Yeah.
or less, right? They got rid of the batter requirement rule
Mm-hmm.
for this game because I mean they're in the eighth and ninth. I mean it was every other batter.
yeah.
Seemed that way, yeah.
How about my Yanks though? Just doing it for the AL. Let's just
Doing it-
clap it up.
Doing it when it doesn't even matter.
Let's just clap it up for the Yanks here. I'm a Red Sox fan.
So what did we think about the pregame with the?
That's a trade-off. I'll take off 10 Uncrustables right now if you delete that button and it goes away.
No,
10.
you have to figure out some other
10
compromise.
Uncrustables
That's
gone.
crazy. No,
That's
you think
a
I'm
huge dent.
You think I'm gonna
I'll
delete
give you
this?
15. I'll up it to 15.
Call it
For
right
context,
now.
by the way, because I don't know if anyone knows this, that was a off-season episode where the full quote was, "If I'm a Red Sox fan, I would want blank." That's what the quote was.
So you don't even know the quote. You're just making it up at this point.
That's 100% what it was.
You said blank. What was the blank? I need the
I'd be
context. or I don't
pissed
believe
about no moves in the offseason. I'd hate my GM. I'd burn my jersey. I don't know. Plug in whatever you want. I'm a Red Sox fan. Ridiculous, bro.
you. Yeah, the Yankees really stepping up, classic fashion when it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's talk about some
What does
of the.
Cody get? Billy gets something. MVP? They
Yeah.
don't do cars anymore. I like
I thought
when
they
rolled
did.
out. I like when they
Did he
rolled
get
it
a
out
truck?
there and just parked that thing on the mound.
The grounds crew's like, what are we doing?
Let's put a 5,000-pound truck right here on the mound.
Guys out there doing donuts. Yeah, I like to feel this, baby.
Well, he had that bat, right? That crystal bat or whatever.
Well, that's like the
That's
award,
just
but
the
they
award.
always
That's
had
the
they always
award.
paired it with like a
It used to be
truck or
sponsored by
something.
Chevy. You used to be able to
Right.
pick a Corvette or a truck.
Yep.
Take me back, man.
Man, we're so old. There's no way that thing thawed for 30 minutes, by the way.
yeah, he gets to choose a new
one's up.
Chevy vehicle.
Yeah, they don't drive
Chevy.
it out there anymore. Grounds crew threw
Yeah.
a fit.
Yeah, so he gets to choose whatever he wants.
All right, there's a few things, and I already know I'm going to be hitting the millionaire button on one of these. Let's talk about a few of the things. I mean, because we know how the game ended. American League wins 4-0. But a
Yeah, but
few.
you think if you had anybody from the top scoring team in baseball, the National League might have scored a run or two?
Moving on.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Is it not the Nationals anymore?
the Nationals and the Pirates have the same amount of runs, but the Pirates lead in several other categories.
Oh, okay.
Top batting average in MLB, most RBIs. Both of the Nationals and the Pirates have 516 runs.
Yeah, you're muted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All valid points. All valid points. All valid points.
Couldn't get Rhino Hernan, AB.
Yeah. I mean,
You're telling me Spencer Horwitz isn't worthy of this game?
No. Brandon Lau and Brian Reynolds were the two I would say should have been there.
Who was
O'Hearn
there?
spent some time
I
on the
tell you-
IL, and Horwitz as well. He's still hurt, so
I tell you who should have been there that wasn't Sonny Gray. What are we doing there? Also, my guy Zach Wheeler. That I know we.
well, that's the biggest. Yeah,
I know we've talked about it, but I mean, what a slap in the
Have we?
face. Yeah, I thought we brought it up on the stream.
I don't remember it.
Oh, maybe not. But yeah, the whole like the league tried to offer it up to him as what did they say, the fifth option, and he's like, no, I'm good.
yeah. I'm saying
thanks.
yeah to that. By the way, just to say,
All
I'm
right.
getting mine.
Hit that button. Yeah to him. Yeah to him being like, no thanks.
No,
You're
like
cool
if
with
they
it?
if they would have came to me when I deserved, like Zach Wheeler deserved to be there. When they came to him, like if I was in his shoes, I still would have said okay.
It's that exact reason that he said no, because everybody and their brother knew that he should have been in that game, and yet he was a follow-up ask. He was probably like the third round. That's ridiculous. If I'm Zach Wheeler, I'm going, no, I'm not gonna come take up space because you need warm bodies in the dugout. Like, no, find somebody else.
Still goes on your baseball reference page. You still
You
get
think-
paid for it.
If I'm Zach Wheeler, I'm only
saying.
concerned about getting that Cy Young at some point, and
Because by
getting a
next
ring.
year, we'll all forget that he wasn't on that roster. But if you
How's
just
the-
get that on your baseball reference, take that check. I am accepting that.
No,
I don't
love-
care. I don't care if they're late getting it right. Let them get it right. Because there's, like I said, there's two guys in Pittsburgh who didn't even get that call.
I love the pettiness. I'm all about it.
Wait. How does the selection like for pitchers fully work? I know it's a coach's thing, but like, what's the?
I think that he was passed up because he was scheduled to pitch on Sunday, and so nobody was like, "Well, he's not going to pitch anyway. What's the point?" The point is, it goes on
Yeah,
your
you can't
baseball
do that.
and you collect the check. That's
Can't
the
say
point.
no. Can't say no just because you're gonna assume he can't do anything.
No, and if I'm him, I don't let my pride get in the way of that. I want that on my baseball reference.
No, I'm all about it. Stand on what you believe in, Zach Wheeler. I
Stand on
respect it.
business.
Stand on business. 10 toes down, Zach Wheeler. Stand on business. I respect it.
If it was elsewhere, I'm for it. The fact that it's in Philly, all your boys are there, should have just gone.
That wouldn't be standing on business then.
I mean, it's business
stand
of
on a
get.
check.
Listen, that guy has a chance. That guy's going to be in a Hall of Fame conversation.
No, Zach Wheeler's a Hall of Famer in my book.
Remember the Titans. What's next?
I want to get your thoughts on a few things. We're gonna dabble in, as I was saying, is
Dibble dabble or dibble dobble? Going to 10.
You're muted. Some talking points from the All-Star game. One of which being the signing of the scorecard at the beginning for the intros. I saw a lot of people saying it was corny, but then I saw a lot of people saying it was sick. And I'm of the belief that I thought that was pretty sick. You're not.
Context around that. Go ahead and say, go ahead and say the whole thing. What's that about?
What
you just said the signing of the scorecard at the beginning. Well,
did you guys not see it?
No.
Well, I mean, also there's a lot of people listening that may not have. So I'm just trying to build sorry.
Oh yeah. So they had like a Declaration of Independence type shut up. They had a
There's
declaration
a lot of stuff going over his head today. I've been texting him and he's like, "What do you mean?"
He's just listening.
That was one thing.
The only thing he can see in front of his face is Uncrustables right now.
Dude, my eyeballs are swimming in Uncrustables right now. No, so basically they had like a Declaration of Independence type document out at home plate. So when they did the pregame intros for the All-Star game, they had like a quill out there that was like attached to a marker or whatever. And the guys would go out there and after your name was called, you ran out and you signed your name. Like for the starters, you signed your name like on the scorecard.
Sick.
I thought that was super sick. People were calling it corny. I'm like, what? That doesn't affect anything.
Those are Gen whatevers.
That's a nice touch.
X, Z, Q,
Xers.
whatever they are.
I think anything like that toes the line of corny. But I also will say like sometimes like corny things are still cool.
Yeah.
Like sometimes there's enough there that if they would have done that anywhere else, it would have been like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're in Philly, you can literally do any of that and it's fine because
you're not going to get it again
that's the
forever.
place you can do it.
yeah.
That's the only place where it makes sense. You're not going to sign a Declaration of Independence in freaking Milwaukee.
Yeah, half the people viewing that are going to be dead by the time it's back in Philly. So,
also, let's not,
especially me after all these Uncrustables. What?
Okay, nothing.
If you're somebody who isn't into that, just wait till the first pitch. Like, just don't watch that portion of the broadcast.
Yeah, so being lame.
Another thing, and I already know where JB stands on this.
Oh yes, you do.
The Sandlot bit in the whatever inning.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead, JB. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, so I'll let you speak.
I don't know. I knew. No, listen. He
He's
won't admit it. He won't admit it. This guy
yourself right now.
This guy hates the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
He won't admit it.
I know.
I know you're not talking to me.
He's gonna stand here on this, but he does not like the Sandlot. The only other time I brought that up, get whatever you want. The only other time I brought that up, he said, I just can't call it my favorite baseball movie because it was my favorite baseball movie when I was a kid. And so he's trying to disassociate with him as a kid. I'm sorry. Nostalgia counts. That was awesome. That was the best part of the All-Star game.
I agree. I thought it was sick. I thought it was sick that like some players were out on the field during it. Like the kids interacting with the players.
Yeah.
I think Freddie was playing catch.
He was.
With one. Bobby was flipping through cards with another.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the poor kid that had to talk to Yamamoto, who like probably didn't speak any English to him. But overall, like sick. Super cool. The fireworks, the Ray Charles on the big screen, like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
That was awesome.
Absolutely no notes. Unbelievable job. The production is like really stepping it up in those random times. The Hank Aaron thing last year was sick.
Let's go. See, this is how you make him bring out the good stuff.
Yeah. We
You just call him out on it.
He had to search for that for a while, by the way.
Yeah, he did. It's not hanging on the wall anymore.
That wasn't on the wall.
That wasn't on the wall. That's in the closet.
Yeah. That's
in the closet, reminding him of his childhood, and he's trying to get away from it.
You shut your mouth, JB. I don't like your tone. I believe this is what they call standing on business. I believe this is what they call keeping receipts.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
was
here
that?
for it. I'm here for it.
It was like the things that you slide under the couch because you don't know what to do.
No, this was on my wall up until I rearranged my office, and I couldn't fit it behind me because I have my Nolan photo, I've got my Willie Mays photo, and I've got my Ted Williams photo. Not to flex or anything, but I mean, sorry.
Did you take those photos? Why is it a flex?
Because they're all signed by those individuals.
All right.
And I just listed off 3 of the greatest players of all time. Anyway, this whole like, he doesn't look to Sandlot couldn't be more farther from the truth. Go back and look at any draft we've done with like movies or whatever. I'm going Sandlot, so I don't appreciate the slander.
But I said while your headphones were off, and he takes his headphones off. And I said while your headphones were off that I brought it up at one point, and you said, I can't call that my favorite baseball movie because it was my favorite baseball movie as a child, and I need to move on. That was your quote.
Okay, and so you were interpreting that as me saying I hate it now?
No, I was just trying to get you to bring out the poster. I thought you were going to go get a jersey, actually.
Go ahead and tell me what's wrong with it then. What was
yeah,
wrong
I
with
want
that
to know what's
moment?
wrong with it.
I thought it was... Look, did I like the intention behind it? Did I like the message they were trying to send? Yeah. But purely from like... I don't know, man. I just feel like it was sort of a forced production. Like you... And these are just things that I look at things a lot of times through like a production lens. And if you go back and look, some of the players are like looking to be like, okay, do I go now? Do I go now? And it's just like, I don't know. Like I get it was about the kids ultimately, but it's just, it doesn't feel as natural to me. Like something that happened this weekend that was natural, that was awesome, was when they brought out Jordan Walker's family after he wins a Derby. They're just going nuts. Jordan Walker's feeling himself. He's super happy. They're sharing a moment together. That's pure non-produced joy. Right. But when you've got players that are like looking at the guys with the headsets on being like, all right, Bobby Witt, go. Mike Trout, go. It's just, I don't know. It just seems overly produced and like they're trying to manufacture a feeling. And me personally, if you're trying to force me to feel something, I'm going to be more inclined to shy away from feeling that because I'm just like, you're not going about this in a natural way. That's all I'm saying. And I know people are going to hate that take and they're going to be like, you couldn't be more wrong. This was sick. And that's fine. That's just my take on the matter.
I said it already when you were gone digging up that poster from who knows where, that it's a 10 out of 10. I loved it. I mean, what could have been better?
Perfect example.
Like,
Perfect
do
example.
You just play that clip of the movie on the big screen and then
Well, no, wait, I want to go back to something else because you have a responsibility to plan. You have an all-star game. You have to plan out the entertainment. It literally has to be manufactured. If you don't, and you just say, well, we're just going to wing it and let everything be organic, then you're not going to get anything. But you have to plan stuff out. You do have to manufacture.
Do you have to plan out an entire itinerary for this thing? Like, why can't it just be a baseball game with like a few fun things sprinkled in? Like, it's an all-star game. Is the fact that we don't have the game's greatest players assembled on the same field all at once not enough?
We don't have the guys who have the best season. We don't have that. But anyway, I will stand by. I stand by what you said in the middle of the rant, where you said like the camera clips of them saying like, "Okay, go now." Like that's behind the scenes stuff. Shouldn't have done that. The production quality actually took a dip there, so I'll give you that. Don't show me the behind the scenes part of it. Just show me what's happening on the field, and then it would have felt better. I mean, what did they do last year? It was the whole thing with the Hank Aaron's showing the video on the field. It was incredible.
That's what I was going to say. That to me, Like, was it produced? Yes, but were you trying to force me to feel something? No,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. You're good for the people that were there, majority Braves fans. You were gonna feel a certain way about it. But if you chose to watch that and you're like, oh, that was cool, then so be it. But I feel like they were really trying to like poke and prod at the heartstrings with this thing last night or whatever night, and I'm just like, I don't know it. Look, at this point, the fact that we're talking about it to this extent makes me look like just an old grumpy man yelling at the clouds. No doubt. But like it was just something where I was like, you're trying to get me to feel a certain way. And I hate when things do that.
Okay, so here's the thing. Because you said the Braves fans and the Hank Aaron and all that stuff, and it tugged at the heartstrings of people who were there and the Braves fans and all that stuff. This one in particular only tugged at the heartstrings of people who watch The Sandlot and know that that's the best scene in The Sandlot and feel that scene of The Sandlot. And this goes back to my point about you trying to push that movie away. So the feelings that you're feeling, you're rejecting those feelings because you don't want this.
What
you
are
don't
you, my
want
therapist?
The Sandlot
What is
to
this?
be your favorite movie anymore. And I think that we need to get to the bottom of this, Kyle. That is the best scene in the best baseball movie. I don't know why it ties to Philadelphia.
I agree.
Other than the fact that it's baseball, it's America.
250. It was America themed. It's not Philly themed.
Yeah, I get that. But that's the only thing. It threw me off because I didn't expect that to be a tie. But it was like, I thought it was incredible.
We want Ben Revere roaming through the field with a horse. Like, what are we wanting? You know what I mean? Does everything have to be?
No, that's the point. Ben Revere, the old Philly.
What's Revere?
Paul Revere. Ben Revere played
Paul
for the
Revere
Phillies.
rolling through with a horse, like
American icon. American icon. Ben Revere
is a stud. I knew there was something up there. Not everything had to be Philly themed. You know?
I don't know about stud though.
Yeah, not so much. Not everything had to be Philly themed. It was America.
Right.
It was 250.
I get that.
Side note, I'm glad they didn't do the 4th of July numbers on the jerseys. I'm glad it was just the regular jerseys.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought they did. Was it not?
Well, they did it.
Derby.
Didn't they do it? Derby and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I will say, just because the three of us didn't like that, and I mentioned the fact
I
that
liked
they
it on
clashed.
the white
and everything.
ones.
I
Didn't like it on
remember I
the-
said that it clashed with the regular team colors, like they should have just made a match. Jake loved it. Just just to throw it out there, my brother Jake, he told me, hey, I know you guys didn't like it. I didn't say anything in the chat because you didn't like it, but he told me on the phone, he was like, I really liked it. So there's probably a group of people out there who thought that those
Ask Nate.
Jake,
those numbers
if
were
you're
sick.
standing on business, you stand on business.
I
Jake.
changed my tune while we were watching the Derby, Nate. If you remember, I said, like initially I was kind of against them just recycling the jersey, but then I was like, being in Philly, seeing all the elements of the 250, I was like, I'm okay with it.
See that you let slide, but not the Sandlot reproduction.
Well, we know why the Sandlot though. We got to the bottom of that one. That was the best part of the All-Star game.
Yeah,
of
I
all the
agree.
things that happened, that was the single best part of the whole game.
Freddie
I
playing
don't
catch
know.
with one of the kids was my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
thought that was
I'm
sick.
even fully aware that those kids were handpicked and they're very fortunate. Like, it's not like they went and just found randos. Like, that's fine. I don't care. It's still got the point across.
The kid wearing a Mike Schmidt jersey. It's a nice touch.
But
that
that's
they
what I'm
gave to him that day, probably.
That's what
But
I'm
still,
saying.
But I don't care.
That's
It
what
still
I'm-
worked.
that's
The fireworks
it
and
worked.
the baseball still work.
What do you want? You want him to come out on these freaking electric bikes that they have now, and the kid's not even having to pedal?
No,
he's just
give
zipping
the
around
kid-
in a Bryce Harper jersey.
Yeah,
I love it. No,
give the kid a
it's
Bryce
supposed to
Harper
be
jersey.
timely.
That kid
No.
probably can't even
Yeah.
spell Schmidt.
It's got to
It's
be
supposed to be
nostalgic.
timely.
It's got to be
Get outta
nostalgic.
here.
timely.
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself, JB? You said it has to be nostalgic. That's exactly my point. Is they're trying to force you to feel something instead of just going about it naturally. Let the kid
This
wear a
guy
Bryce
feels
Harper
nothing.
jersey.
That
Move
is
on. He feels
literally what
nothing.
you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're telling me you never watch any movie, no TV, which the goal of all of those things is to make you feel.
Yeah. Let him cook.
That is literally the goal of anything that is in the entertainment industry, which includes the All-Star game in baseball. That is the single there. If they're not trying to get you to feel, if they're not trying to tug at the heartstrings, if they're not trying to entertain you, don't waste your time.
You're talking about the movie industry, which is a whole separate thing. I'm talking about a Major League Baseball exhibition manufacturing this feeling that you're supposed to feel, and just there was just certain elements of it to me that were nonsensical. Did I appreciate the sentiment that they were going for? Did I appreciate the fact that they pulled Ray Charles into the mix? They pulled the Sandlot into all of it. Yes, but it was the way, like it was just overly produced in my opinion. And to your point, like those kids were handpicked. They said, we have to find this kid a Mike Schmidt jersey that fits, even though he's never seen a Mike Schmidt game in his life, probably didn't even know who he is, couldn't pick him out of a crowd.
He was playing a role,
Ted
though.
Williams on your wall behind you. What are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you didn't watch him.
I'm 32. The kid is 9. What are we talking about?
So?
Unbelievable. Anyway.
You just want them to only watch current baseball and only wear current baseball jerseys?
No, but I'm not being rolled out there in some like 7th inning stretch production and whatever. Anyway, carry on.
You lost this one.
That's fine. I'm
Committee
clearly
shuts
out.
you down.
You're
We're an hour
rejecting
in.
the
We got to get to
Sandlot,
Murray's question
Kyle.
of the week.
Yeah, whatever. I hate this. I'm just gonna leave.
I got to get this 10th one down.
That's insane.
That is insane.
Trying to do some damage.
250. That's 2,500 calories. You sicko.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. I can't wait for all the blowback I'm going to get for that take that you all just drew out of me.
2,100, by the way.
Whatever. Anyway, it's time for
Murray's question of the week.
Murray's question of the week.
Great voice.
I've heard better. Murray's question of the week. If you catch a milestone home run and in the process of looking up and raising your arms out, you run over a kid who would have clearly caught the ball, Murray needs to, I don't know what it is with the people that run in our circle. They do not proofread.
This guy's on the edge tonight, man.
Worth a crap. The typos just are insane.
The crust offs are getting to him.
If you catch a milestone home run and in the process of looking up, raising your arms out, you run over a kid who would have clearly caught the ball, are you going to give the ball to the kid or keep the ball or sell it back to the player? What? Or keep the ball and sell or give it back to the player? He must have had a few beverages before this. I don't know what's going on there.
Sounds like some semicolons need to get involved.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Murray
just
was not
one
wearing
would
a
be
shirt
nice.
when he wrote this.
Probably. I mean, here, I'll read it as he wrote it.
Get out the guy.
No, I don't want to be held liable for the way that I just stumbled
we
through
know
that
what
question.
He was saying.
He said,
we can dibble dobble around,
he
but
said, stop. He said, if you catch a milestone home run, single season record, career record, the usual, and in the process of looking up and raising your arm out, you too run over a kid who would have caught the ball. Are you going to give the ball to the kid or keep the ball and sell or give it back to the player? That's what he said.
yeah.
So in fact, prior to putting it into the Word doc, I did like just a quick one over and be like, let me clean this up a little bit. But the rest was still him.
Okay. I should go first because I have the most boring answer that I'm sure of it.
Let me guess. Give it to the kid, the 6-year-old in the newborn in the Mike Schmidt jersey.
No, listen. First off, I don't sit in the outfield. So I'm never catching a home run.
All right, we get it. You got money. We get it. We get it.
Listen, I go high, not out. I'll sit in 400s behind home before I'll sit. Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's a personal preference. That's opinion. Anyway, second, if the ball comes to my seat, I'm not running anybody over. And I'm also not running to someone else's seat to catch a fly ball. Like If it comes to me, I'll catch it. If it's over 2 seats, I'm not catching it.
Let's put you on a concourse.
I've got one better.
I don't leave my seat during a game. I'm not on the concourse.
I've got one better. We know how JB feels about people that stand up in front of him throughout the game while the game's going on. What if there was, let's say, a few like college buddies that were in the row in front of you the whole game, and they weren't even there really for the baseball. They're there for the social element of it. They're getting up to go to the bathroom because they're
kind of
drunk.
riffraff you get in the outfield.
Yeah,
Sure.
but maybe they're feeling the same kind of way. They're feeling like, oh, I want to get high, not out. So they can I
Please.
He's muted. Anyway, say they were just being super disrespectful and in your face the whole game. Are you throwing elbows in that scenario?
No. That's not worth it. I'm not throwing elbows. And if you catch a milestone home run, it should go to the player.
I'm with you there.
I give it to the player.
Yeah, I don't want the milestone homer. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Wow, we agree on something. Nate, what about you?
Am I still muted?
Nope.
You're good.
Yeah. I want to meet the player. That kid's not going to appreciate it. You know? I'm going to appreciate it. Making my wallpaper on my phone for a couple months. I'm going to appreciate it. I want to meet him. Screw that kid. You have plenty of life to live. I'm halfway through.
Wait, you're less than that now after 10 Uncrustables in one sitting.
So true.
That was some weird argument gymnastics I saw people making to defend Zack Hample earlier. They're like, why should you have to give it to the kids who couldn't care less about the ball?
He's got 12,000 of them.
Let the diehard baseball fan keep it. I'm like, you people are so sick in the head, man. Like,
So the thing about the kid thing for me, in general, right? If I ever do catch a foul ball, we'll say, yeah, I mean, if I don't have my kids with me, I've already looked around and found a kid that I'm giving it to. Like already,
JB's looking around at kids.
I'm already hooked on baseball. And my goal in these settings is to promote this game and get it to that kid will be hooked if they get that baseball. That's how kids get hooked. So yeah, absolutely. You're giving the ball to a kid because it's that's what you do as a baseball fan. You've got enough. Maybe somebody gave you a kid or a ball when you get a kid.
Take my kid. I don't want him anymore.
Somebody gave you a ball. I want that ball. You can take my kid. No, it's somebody gave you a ball when you were a kid, or maybe you were, somewhere near Barry Bonds and he told you he didn't have time for you. You know what I mean? Because that's how he is. But
I saw a video the other day where apparently the caption was like, when you get one of the GOAT's signatures when he's known for not signing baseballs, and it was a video of Barry Bonds making his way to the field level and stopped and signed one kid's ball. Happened to be his birthday too. I think his mom was recording, signed the ball and kept it moving. I'm like, wow, pretty interesting there.
Guy sucks. Whatever.
Yeah, guy kind of sucks. But you know what doesn't suck is the draft. And before we even think about beginning, JB, go ahead and hit that button.
Punishment.
Oh, I got you.
We on.
I love it.
You're not going to love it.
Yeah, no, there's no way I was doing this for an hour plus. So I'm glad I made that call from the jump.
He's had a lot of comments. Can you imagine having that Sandlot argument with that voice?
I thought the kid wearing the Mike Smith jersey was great. Anywho's, our
I'm
draft.
not responsible for any of my takes during this draft because nobody will be able to identify me.
I'm Mark Zuckerberg. Let's face it, Booking Entertainment 720. Shout out Parks and Rec. No, our draft This week is best ballpark features. And it seems like there was a little bit of up in the airness, if you will, about, what actually constitutes as a ballpark feature. So there may be a little bit of leeway.
Committee's going to be getting involved tonight.
Yeah, committee's going to be real active tonight. So
I don't think so. I think we'll be good.
I think not.
Bro, look at this, man.
Stop. I'm going to throw up. I can't do it.
Look at this.
And it was all the same flavor. That's nauseating.
Bought a 15-pack.
Oh my gosh, that's tough. Anywho's, all right, best ballpark features. Nate absolutely ran away with it on the last draft, which was worst derby. Oh, real quick, I know we're later than we usually are, but I wanted to read some of the comments. From the draft result, or from the post I'd put on Facebook, actually, because Facebook's always the best place for comments.
This is also part of my punishment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listening to the comments.
Yeah, some of these comments are great. So as a recap, real quick, the topic for last week was worst home run derby lineup. Nate went Joe Biden, Stephen Hawking, Lord Farquaad, Oprah, and Herbert the Pervert. JB went Nate Bargatze, Livy Dunn, Caitlin Clark, Bono, and Tony Hawk. And
So much fun.
And I went, I look, I said that when we did the draft. I said that would be a super just like fun, chill bunch to hang with.
I thought it would do well.
But you've got three professional athletes, we'll call it, in that thing. So
You aren't getting the ball out of the infield.
no, but if there was a team that was going to get it, it would be that one.
Tony Hawk's putting it to the wall.
I agree. Like prime Tony Hawk.
I said now Tony Hawk, not prime.
I still
Tony
give
Hawk.
it to him. It's in better shape than us three, that's for sure.
That's maybe fair.
And just to provide context, in case you missed it, the reason JB has a voice changer right now is because he ended our stream in the middle of the home run derby live stream on Monday.
This is the punishment.
I deserve this.
I would argue worse, but we decided to play nice.
This is pretty bad.
And then my pick, Stuart Little, Pearl, Soulja Boy, Dwight Schrute, and Martha Stewart. Let's see.
What was it? Was it a landslide? Just curious.
Well, that's on another platform. Let me see here. It was, but I'd have to pull up the numbers here.
Katie had to tell me that Stuart Little and Chicken Little are different.
Well, one's a chicken, one's a mouse.
I didn't know.
Yes, the results were as follows on the poll. In first place, Nate with 77%. Second place, Kyle with 17%. And third place, who I'm sure he voted for himself, adding to this percentage.
Didn't even see this one.
JB with 6%.
That's the entire Booth family.
I have no faith in anyone who reads your social feed.
All right, so somebody said you have an octogenarian, a man who is dead, and two non-existent characters. Oprah's the only one contributing here. I don't see how anyone in column A even makes it out of the infield. Why is B an option? You have three athletes with some sort of hand-eye coordination. Nate Bargatze, who's probably swung a bat a few times in his life if he's crazy enough to try opening his own theme park. And Bono, who I'm sure has at least heard of baseball. Somebody said, don't sleep on Soulja Boy. # crank that. There's no way Dwight wouldn't absolutely mash. I feel like Caitlin Clark is the only one who's ever hit a home run before or even has a chance.
I don't think people understand the lack of skill that basketball players have.
Yeah, true.
I'm with you. Somebody said nightmare blunt rotation. Somebody said not my boy Stephen Hawking. Somebody said team A wipes the competition. They got deep in their bag. Somebody said, which honestly I laughed out loud when I saw this because I'm like, if I would have thrown this into the mix, I would have gotten my votes would have shifted drastically. Somebody said, where's Jazz? If I threw Jazz Chisholm into my lineup,
that would have been solid.
That would have played. That would have absolutely played. Somebody said, got to be A. I don't think there would even be contact outside of Farquad.
The fact that it's Farquad getting it is so good too.
It is absolutely A, without a doubt. Sleepy Joe ain't hitting water if he fell out of a boat. Yeah, so this, just a lot of. Somebody said Jazz Chisholm being left off this feels disrespectful. So yeah, that was a fun one. So anywho's back to tonight's draft. Best ballpark features. Nate, having finished first in the last draft, you select where you would like to choose first. I will choose second, and JB by default will choose third or be left with a third pick, and was the provider of this draft's topic, which again is best ballpark features.
I'll go one.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna keep it rolling. I think I'm gonna go 3 again.
Yeah, we do this all wrong, but whatever.
We don't do this
Stop
wrong.
coming in last.
Last gets the first pick. That's
No.
in every draft.
If you're a loser,
No.
I'm
I
just
think
kidding.
that's the point.
No, I think winners win, you know?
Yeah.
How about we stop? You know, this is the problem with the world. This is the problem with sports, but more broadly, it's the problem with the world. When things don't go our way, instead of changing ourselves, we change things around us. We try to adjust the rules. We try to make things a little easier. We try to make the admission threshold a little lower to get in, to get that job, to get that position, to make the game easier, to boost stats. No, you know what we need to do, JB? You and I, respectively, collectively, need to step up our efforts to take this guy down. It's the same thing with people crying and whining about the Dodgers being, the big bad Dodgers. Instead of whining about it, instead of signing up to go play a la Kyle Tucker, why don't you go to another team play for another franchise and do something about it?
Okay, so then the number one pick is a free agent this week. You can't draft him.
What?
The Dodgers don't get the first pick because they win.
Let's not act like the MLB draft is the standard of drafts here, okay?
I mean, it's the same in any sport.
Speaking of which, did you see it? Apparently Rob Manfred mispronounced the first overall pick's name?
Not surprised.
Like botched it completely?
He mispronounces most words.
Yeah, speaking of Herbert, the pervert. I'm going to go one, and I think...
Wait, we decided on order, right? I'm going 3. JB's 2? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a clear-cut one. So I got to go Fenway Monster.
I don't think there is.
Give me Green Monster.
I mean, it makes sense because after all...
I'm a Red Sox fan.
So good pick. Good pick. Number 1 overall, 1-1. That's good. That's a good pick.
I'm not an idiot.
No,
It's the number one stadium feature.
I already know what JB is going to pick.
So there is a 1A and a 1B, but
1A has been selected.
What's that?
I said 1A has been selected.
Which means it's equal with 1B. So anyway, I can't pick 1B because it's going to be too far till my next pick. So I have to say the view of the Pittsburgh skyline because I wouldn't be able to live with myself if one of you guys picked that ahead of me.
PNC skyline.
I'm sorry. I don't understand the logic. He said, I can't go with the next best pick because...
Yeah.
Because I can't have you pick that one, which is obviously the second.
Which means you have to go the next best pick. Is that what you're saying? That was 1B?
I have to pick that. No, that wasn't 1B.
That's what I'm saying.
Logic
there's a
doesn't
better
lie.
one.
So does this take out Roberto Clemente Bridge automatically?
That is part of the view. I said the view. Yeah, it's the
I
view.
had
All right.
It's the best view in any sport. Actually.
on my list. I had it listed out as bridge view at PNC. So
That's fine.
Is that okay to put on the graphic? Are you okay with that?
The skyline is there too. It has to be the whole view. Yeah,
I'm just saying. Yeah.
It's part of the view.
Okay. Yeah.
The view at PNC Park is
Don't scream at me.
the answer.
You're up, dog. Back-to-back picks.
All right, let's go.
I'm having a sugar rush, bro. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
You're not,
I'm jittery.
or you might pass out.
My stomach's all bubbly. Let's go.
Crazy poop after this. What's sugar around?
As if it's different from any other episode.
This one's gonna be crazier.
All right. Well, let's not dive into it too much. I'm gonna go.
Why do these take long, Nate?
I don't want
I
to.
don't know.
I don't want to go with this pick, but I guess I will just to try to win the draft. Go ahead, give me Wrigley Ivy.
Yeah, that's
one.
1A, 1B. That's what I'm talking about.
But
How
again,
did that take long?
I've said before, I'm not chomping at the bit to get to Wrigley. And I know that's a super unpopular opinion, but there's other ballparks I feel like I'd rather get to before Wrigley for the first time. Anyway, Wrigley Ivy.
10 grams of sugar per Uncrustable.
That's 100 grams. Woo! Ric Flair. Okay. Wrigley Ivy.
You don't want me to do that.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Do it.
Woo!
That's Ric Flair when he hit puberty. Give me. I gotta play strategic here because I gotta. That's where I've messed up before. Is I just leave the softballs up to Nate and he just takes them. I gotta play a little defense here. Give me. Give me the Camden Yards Warehouse.
That was my next pick.
I think third was the right draft position.
I feel like it usually is.
Is that why you're 0 for 4?
I'm saying between second and third, idiot. Obviously, first is
overall. I think overall this.
I don't think so.
I think
Because
three
you
was the right one.
because I've seen too many people in the comments be like, oh, the 1-1 pick was the winner or like the slam dunk here. So it's like if you get that first one, you've got it in the bag pretty much.
Yeah, he's had 2 drafts that he didn't even have to pick anything after the first draft.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll take the third spot next round.
Friggin' hot dogs.
Yeah, it's not like any of you would have thought of Joe Biden, by the way.
No,
So
That's
I
fair.
still
That's
wouldn't
fair.
pick it.
That's fair. Yeah, because you're apparently trying to win the home run derby, picking all these professional athletes. Anyway, JB, you're
We
up.
weren't hitting anything out. But, I hate this voice. I'm between 2. I'll go Western Metal Supply Company since I didn't get the warehouse. San Diego.
I know what Nate's gonna pick.
it's great. I'm gonna go.
That was actually on pitch, but this thing definitely knocked it off.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this guy used to be a lead singer of a band. I'm gonna go. I'll go McCovey Cove.
He's never struggled this much.
I know. I thought
I
that
like
was going to
this.
be the pick, though. I
I
could have
like
picked
this.
all of your guys' pick before you did.
Yep.
I had them all. This is the order.
Yeah, you hang around us long enough, we can be pretty predictable on some of these
Well,
things.
but I mean, we've picked them in order that they should be picked, too.
I don't know. I think we've already.
You could.
I think we've taken a misstep.
Flip Ivy at Wrigley and the View of Pittsburgh. Like you could flip those two, but this is the exact order that they should be in.
I feel like Western Supply might be a little. Do I think it should be in this draft? Absolutely, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a good
maybe
point.
jump the gun a little bit.
It was between Western Supply and McCovey Cove, and I went with Western Supply. But you're right, McCovey Cove probably could have been, but it's also, kind of boring.
this voice thing. Hey, any day,
Can
guy.
I go all time? Or we
I didn't have any all time on my list. It's all current.
just because you didn't think of it doesn't mean.
No, I was just adding context. I'm just letting you know. Nothing on my list is all time.
JB,
But if you want to open it up, I mean, I could pivot
Yeah,
probably.
I don't mind.
Do you have any on your list all time?
I don't, but there's so many right now that I just didn't feel like I had to.
I'm gonna go. I can maybe wait on that. Then I can maybe wait on that. Give me.
Oh, well, hold on. Before you make this pick, is this going to be a situation like we did with what was that draft we did where I had like one team specific thing and I was like, well, if it's the only team specific thing, then it makes the draft look weird. If there's only going to be like one all-time stadium thing on here,
Yeah, that is true.
is that going to is that because then it's going to open up people being like, well, how isn't freaking 1812 Johnsonville Stadium not on here? You know what I mean?
All right. I'm gonna go Tropicana catwalks.
Oh,
He just lost the draft.
that is something I did not have.
He just lost the draft.
I don't think so.
That's not, he absolutely lost the draft. The amount of people that hate those things is enough.
That's okay.
But it's still like a feature. It's unique.
But to say,
It is.
but it's not unique. It's best features. So there has to be like an element of positivity to it.
Why is it best? It's just features.
It's all.
When
that's
did we
what
say
the,
Best
best?
stadium features.
I've said that like 1,000 times tonight. That's what the
Whatever.
category. It's always best.
That's dumb. I don't understand why it's best.
Or I guess
why would it be best? It's
I
like,
guess with the
that's all
exception of-
subjective.
I guess with the exception of last week's
Features.
Right.
Just
Alright,
features. It's
fine.
unique features. It's what makes it unique.
No,
All right,
That's
we'll
the whole
compromise. We'll compromise. I'm
no,
not going to say
no,
unique. I'll just say ballpark features.
No, it is best stadium features. That's what
Actually,
it is.
yeah, I need to stand on business. I need to stand 10 toes down. I said best like 100 times.
Well, I'm saying that without that in mind. Do I get to repick or am I
he's
stuck
just-
with it?
No.
That's crazy.
You've
bro.
won every draft.
Dude, I've
we are
said
not
all
going to
because
have
I'm
mercy
better.
on you.
I'm better at drafting than you. Clearly,
I've said 100 times tonight. It's
We'll take
best.
it however we can get it.
I don't know how much emphasis we put on best. I think it was just like we talked about this whole thing being quirks and like quirks being best. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like that's how the whole conversation
quirks
started.
Create personality, which would make
That's what
it
I'm saying.
better.
So like it's personality.
Yeah, it's right in the
I'm
text.
not saying that you did. That's what I'm saying. Like quirks aren't best. It just is what it is. Like it's unique and weird. That's what makes
the
it.
The word quirk literally means like charm. It's something that was unintentional that creates charm and personality. You don't get something that's terrible that has charm. Like this voice has zero charm.
Why does quirk have charm? Why does that synonymous with charm?
We need to stop saying the word quirk because we talked about ruling that out.
My argument is that's how the conversation started. It wasn't about best
But he asked why.
Features.
Okay, he asked why. Quirky describes someone or something that is unconventional, eccentric, or slightly strange, but in an endearing, charming, or interesting way. That is the definition of the word.
So, I understand. That's why. I'm arguing the fact that that's how this whole conversation started.
Okay.
That's how the topic started.
Ladies, can we please calm it down?
Just go. That's crazy. We're putting an emphasis on best.
What was that? What was that you were saying earlier about everything just going over my head? It seems like you missed the.
That's not what I'm saying. It's not I don't understand how we can say one's better than the other. It doesn't. I don't understand that. It's just a quirk.
All of these drafts are subjective.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's how is it how do you say that we're grabbing the best ones?
Because if we may not be we'll never achieve this objective list of perfection in terms of ranking.
Personal
but we're clearly heading in a certain direction. So JB pulls the bridge view. We talk about the majestic warehouse and this and that, and then all of a sudden you pivot to something that people pretty famously hate.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Kyle. I'll leave this up to you. If he gets,
this is a committee. We can decide.
If he gets a mulligan, the only thing he can change it to is the touch tank. He has to stay at the drop. He can change it to the touch tank.
I feel like that's fair because I also had that on my list as an option.
And that is something that people like.
I'm good.
You want to stick with the catwalk or go with the touch tank?
Go ahead.
He's so mad right now.
I don't know what the decision is.
He wants to stick with catwalks.
Staying with it.
We gave him the out.
You're picking cats over Rays?
Mm-hmm.
We gave you an out, dude. That's all. It's on my list.
All good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You guys are gonna be pissed if I still win, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be livid. I'll take my ball and go home. I'll burn I'll throw my computer in the trash.
100%.
Okay, fine. He wants to stick with catwalks.
So this is me, right?
Did you do?
Those were his two.
What were the two?
Yeah, it's JB.
What was the first one?
Maccabi Colv.
Man, he is pissed.
I'm blaming 10 Uncrustables.
I mean, I could not have said best. I mean, play the tapes.
Shut up and go!
It's not my turn. Cleaning lady's gonna call the cops.
I'm gonna double down. Nate, I love you, buddy. I'm gonna go Monument Park at Yankee Stadium.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, if I would have picked it, you would have lost your mind.
No, I expected you to pick it. And then you threw out catwalks, and I was like, what is going on?
Okay. Is this my third pick?
This is that hard to track? Go.
Oh my gosh.
Every round. It's what round is it? There's
so
three
upset.
of us.
He's so upset. But you're right. I do take a long time. I'll get better. All right. My third pick is the Purple Row at Coors Field.
I didn't have that either.
I only picked it because I thought Nate might snag it, and I feel like that would have been a nail in the coffin type situation. My fourth pick. Give me the Fenway Park red seat.
What's that?
You don't know about the red seat in Fenway? Mm-mm. There's a red seat. All the seats are green out in right field. Well, I mean, they're pretty much green everywhere, but or most of the stadium. There's a red seat out in right field where Ted Williams supposedly hit a baseball 502 feet, and they marked it with a red seat.
I think I have 2 other things from Fenway on my list.
I wonder which ones.
Nope, just one more.
Hey, are you still with us, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. This is my 4th.
Yep.
That was for you, Nate.
Yeah.
All right, Nate. I'm gonna make this the draft that Nate hates. I'll go the pool at Chase Field.
Oh, pool. I thought you said pole.
The pool.
I was like, is there a famous
Swimming pool.
That's a good one. I like how we haven't really ventured off of our list all that much. It's really just the order, I guess, at this point that we're going. Hey,
I'll go the Rogers Center Hotel.
freaking! I knew I shouldn't have waited. I was gonna try to snag that with my last pick. That would have been the seal of the deal.
And pesky pole.
That was my other Fenway one.
Figured.
Nate,
Last
everybody's
round.
going to think that Nate's row is Kyle's row.
Maybe that's why I'll lose.
I will finish my draft with... There's going to be a lot of honorable mentions, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Fountains in Kansas City.
Yeah, good one. I had that one.
You guys came up with 4 that I did not have on my list.
I wish I had more time. I honestly
The Rogers Center
do
Hotel
this
was
until
something
5
that...
minutes before.
Yeah. The Rogers
didn't
Center
even have
Hotel was
the-
something that was brought to my attention.
I didn't
And
even
the
have the
purple
Western
seats.
Metal Supply Company. It just didn't even come to mind.
Did you have Purple Row?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I had your whole, I didn't have the Fenway red seat, but I had everything else. I didn't have Chase Field pool.
Oh. Dang.
I don't like Chase Field that much.
The D-back dog.
Place sucks, kind of. I might be going Friday, but it sucks.
Who do they play Friday?
Cardinals.
Nice.
Jordan Walker.
All right, I can never remember on the last round. Do I have just one pick?
Yes,
you have
this
one
is the
pick
5th
left.
round. This is it.
This is it. This is your last pick. Bring it home.
So you already went, JB?
Everyone's
Yes.
done.
Okay. I'm gonna. These are all good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, 2 of them are good. So really, it's just choosing between these last 2. Give me. I just realized I'm gonna double up on one of my teams, regardless
That's
of which
okay.
way I go.
Nate did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me. I'm not gonna go with my gut here. I'm gonna go with what I think is gonna win the draft. Give me the Wrigley Rooftops.
Mm-hmm. Can I take the voice off now?
Technically
Before
not
we do-
Wrigley's.
Huh?
Technically not Wrigley's.
Oh my gosh. Committee, have a chat.
No, it's fine. Technically, my McCovey Cove isn't. It's a body of water, so get it out of the ocean.
Can we remove the voice for?
Yes, you're not allowed.
Gosh,
draft is over. Welcome back.
I hated that.
I was gonna say for my all-time thing, Polo Grounds center field.
Yep, same.
I thought that might have been what it was.
Yeah,
and so I just felt like because it's old, people have been like, "Well, of course that's the best." So I think that's fair. I had a ton of things,
but that was my
ton of things. Does the Mets still do the Big Apple?
Yeah, I had that.
That would have been one.
But to the Polo Grounds thing, that I had a feeling that was all going to be our pick. But then I was like, if that's the only one that's old timey, then it's like,
yeah, there wasn't really anything else to really worth drafting anyway.
Yeah.
Like the old Oakland Coliseum bullpen.
Well, like Ebbets Field.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The whole deal there.
The facade.
Yeah, the facade. So like I said, I had a lot of stuff. McCovey Cove was already said, but also the big glove in San Francisco is pretty awesome.
I had that.
The Coke bottle.
I had the Coke bottle and gloves because I was going to potentially try and take both, but I was like, if I'm going
have to
San
really.
Fran, I have to go McCovey Cove.
If you take one, you basically take both of them. But
yeah.
Well, if we would have done if we would have opened it up to all time, I could have grabbed the Fenway Coke bottles where they put on the light standards above the Green Monster. Those were sick.
I think
the train in Houston.
Did you know that they sent them to a minor league park? They're in, I think, Portland now.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Bernie Brewer's slide in Milwaukee. I know you hate that, but it is definitely a ballpark feature that would be there. The Braves have the Chop House.
Chase Field of the Midwest with a slide.
Sure.
You're up.
Sure. The Chop House in Atlanta. And the Battery, and then also Ballpark Village in St. Louis. I think those are still stadium features.
I feel like I wouldn't have allowed it.
They're owned by the team. They are a feature of the stadium.
As a committee, I would have shot that down. I don't know how the other member of the committee would have felt.
For what it's worth, if all of these picks would have been allowed, I would have, as a voter, I probably would have voted more in favor of the Battery over the Chop House. I don't know, like the Chop House is cool. Like it's a cool place to hang out, but like
I liked it a lot.
See,
I love it.
In the stadium, I think is Nate's point, where the Battery is outside.
But like, what about the Chop House?
That would have been just as bad as like having a classic ballpark. By the way, that would have been like the one feature that's outside of ballparks.
Right. Yeah.
What other feature outside of ballparks would we have?
Well, like, I think a lot of them. I mean, the rooftops, the view, the Pittsburgh skyline. I mean, I think there's a lot of. I mean, McCovey Cove.
Well, the PNC one kind of counts
because right there.
The view can be had from inside the stadium.
Right.
Right. That's true. And that's, I mean, it was built that way on purpose. It's not like if they just happened into it. You know what I mean?
There's a skyline.
Oh, wait, if we do this, look what we did. We didn't even know. Of course, it was intentional, which is why it counts, which is why it's at the top of the list. Cincinnati also has an absolutely massive scoreboard, a video board. It's like all of left field.
JB, if you would have put a video board on there, you would have.
Oh no, I'm just saying, but it's a feature that's. I know that when I went there, I was like, why didn't we have this?
I think JB could win.
My honorable mentions: Utah Street plaques, the Homer markers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
kind of goes at the warehouse, but I guess that would it's different.
Well, that's the thing is that I mean there aren't nearly as many markers on the warehouse itself. But anyway,
well, there's only one, right? Griffey's the only guy to hit it.
I think so.
No, I thought he was the first. I thought there had been some since then. Anyway,
you would know more than me. I've never been there.
The aforementioned Ray Tank, and then also Tropicana, the on-field bullpens. Because I Googled it, and just to confirm, that is the only one still, or left, right? That has the on-field bullpens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't think of any others.
They need to fix that.
Anyway, Nate, can you give us a rundown?
Yeah. I went first. Green Monster, McCovey Cove, Tropicana Catwalks. Rogers Center
Don't
Hotel.
get mad with us.
Pesky Pole. JB went second. PNC Skyline, Petco, what else? The
Wet House.
Western Metal Supply Company.
Gets real saucy.
Yankee Stadium, Monument Park, Chase Field Pool, Kansas City Fountains. KC went third. Wrigley Ivy, Camden Yards Warehouse, Purple Row at Coors Field, Fenway Red Seat, and the Wrigley Rooftops.
I think your fifth pick is better than your third and fourth picks.
Who?
Yours.
What were my third and fourth? The red seat and what?
And
Purple
the
Row.
Purple Row, which I think
I
a
had
lot of
Purple
people.
Row, but
I
was
just
on that
so
list.
I was
I know.
today years old when I heard of both of those things.
Okay, well,
I
that's
had
crazy.
They also have the cool like fountain thing in center field, but Kansas City Fountains are obviously the pick in the fountain category.
Yeah, Coors Field also. Yeah, the rock pile and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had that on my list, and I also had the rock pile seats that you can. I don't think they're $1 anymore, but
We
when they built it, they made it for they sold them for $1 to pay homage to the Mile High Stadium, right?
When I was in high school, we could go for $4.
I think that's what it still is.
I think it's definitely in double digits nowadays.
Really? I thought what I read was they're not $1 anymore, they're $4.
I feel like it would go. But we
Yeah.
did sit up there.
That's cool.
Unfortunately,
you
a
can't see
lot of
anything,
that.
right?
The
Didn't we do,
views
like-
kind of, you used to be able to see the mountains from up there. Oh, as far as the game goes?
Yeah.
No. I mean, they have like a lot of features though, because like the rooftop, they call it like just rooftop, but it's all of those bars they got rid of the upper deck in right field, and now it's just like standing room only bars. And I was up there for the home run derby, and that was sick because balls coming up there is absurd, and the flyover was like right over our heads. I think Coors Field is dope, but yeah, I think you probably could have gotten the Purple Row later. I would have done that, my fifth pick.
I'll give you more of a pass, JB, for Purple Row, but I feel like I just don't know how you haven't heard of the red seat. You must be the market that like these streaming services, when they get the rights to a game at Fenway, you must be the target audience they're after, because every time a new crew comes, they're like, and this is the red seat that Ted Williams hit the home. And it's like, we've heard it. I mean, it's just because I'm a Red Sox fan, but it's like, we've heard this 1,000 times. How does not everybody know this? But
It's probably one of those things that I've heard and then just forgotten.
I also
It's
had
kind of like Nate with the prompts for tonight's draft.
shut up. If we could have gone all time, I was gonna say you can still kind of see it in the new one, but I was gonna say the subway at Yankee Stadium being like you could barely see it now, but the old one you could fully see it and like hear it. And that was always sick. My phone says flood watch.
Well, on that note, let's get out of here.
It's not a drop in the sky. I don't know what's happening.
He just froze. Okay. I was like, what in the Bible times just happened?
Where's Noah?
Oh my gosh.
Where's Noah?
Anywho's. All right. Anything else? We rolled real deep tonight.
Yeah.
Rolling in the deep. Is that the name of it?
Lance
Yeah.
McCullers, Cy Young second half.
Dust that thing off. You should put that in your boys' room.
Bad idea.
Yeah. Have you guys like done anything to the room? Like painted it and
Oh yeah.
themed it up?
It was ready to go before we brought him home.
Yeah. Little baseball theme going.
No, actually not.
It's tough. Maybe save it for him. Just
Wasn't
save
my
it for
fault.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
JB, you're wrong. Lance McCullers is on his way out.
Yeah. Everybody keep an eye out for Mama Reyes in the Mariners Cubs game on Saturday. She bought herself a ticket in the 28th row back from home plate. She's like, screw it, I'm going. I was like,
Love that.
all right, enjoy. My heart's beating out of my chest for the amount of sugar that I just consumed.
I'm worried for you.
Yeah, 10 is crazy. I don't feel uncomfortable, but I feel my body starting to
go outside of itself.
React. Yeah. Yeah. What do they call that?
You're like levitating?
Yeah, no, when you got like the view above.
Out of body experience.
Out of body. Yeah, sure. That's it. That's all I got. JB?
All right.
Ascending to heaven? I don't know. What?
A's calling up
Possible.
Tommy White as well.
The flood.
The flood.
The
Tommy
LSU
White.
kid? The LSU kid?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
To start the
round
second
pick,
half.
2024. They are calling him up.
Sick. I
Dang.
was
cool.
worried about him after the World Series. I was like, this kind of seems like a little flash in the pan situation. It's good to see he's getting a shot.
Dang.
Does he
Hitting
still rock one batting glove?
303, 353 on base, 10 home runs, and 64 RBIs so far this season.
That's
Made
crazy.
his debut
That's
Friday.
That's like that Blaze Jordan
Against
kid
Washington.
that was with the Red Sox. Remember the kid that like was like all
Yeah.
the craze of like 13 years old hitting dingers?
Yeah.
I think he's a Cardinal now.
Yeah.
I think he's up.
Oh yeah, he's been playing.
He's
this
up.
year.
Yeah, Heim. I think it was a Heim guy. I think Heim went and got him, brought him with him. Or not with him, but got him there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyway, JB?
Home stretch starts Friday, actually Thursday.
True.
Go baseball.
Don't go chasing curveballs.
Love you on as always. Looking forward to talking more baseball with you guys soon. Until next time, stay filthy.